Going on, you bunch of heathens? Today we are checking out another Fat Electrician video. Again, an older one this time. Because I love his older videos. I like the shorter ones and I kind of miss them. This time it's going to be on America's Kamikaze drone. Amazing name. I can't wait to see it. So let's jump straight in.
Today we're talking about America's Kamikaze drone that can be small enough to fit inside your backpack or big enough to blow up a tank. Ladies and gentlemen, the Switchblade.
I have actually seen these before. I have heard of them before. It's such a cool concept. Like, these really are such a fucking really cool concept. And I'm pretty sure the Switchblade, the two main drones that I know of that like infantry use would be the Switchblade and what's it called? Fuck, I'm having such a brain fart. It was the little fucking throwable, you had to fucking run and throw it, recon drone. That I know was like a piece of shit to actually fucking use to throw. I feel bad. I cannot remember for the life of me what the fuck it was called, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. This works a whole lot better than having to fucking throw it.
All right, here's the deal. I've said this once and I will say this again. Uncle Sam.
Oh, also, whenever it comes to fucking controlling these things, like, where's the shot of the dude controlling it?
All right, here's the deal.
We already passed it, didn't we? Go back a bit more. Hold on. My brother and I used to, like, say, like, design, quote unquote, design, like, concepts for guns and whatnot and weapons. I am still like this. If you're going to do something like this, like a remote control like Crows or whatever, we always decided, or like a UGV or something like that, don't make complicated controls. Literally, give it an Xbox 360 controller. You do that, every fucking 17 and 18-year-old who's there will probably know how to fucking use it. It's always seemed like and it's a lot cheaper than what you would need to do on other shit. I mean, it always just made sense to do that. Let's continue on.
All right, here's the deal. I've said this once and I will say this again. Uncle Sam is very, very good at identifying what the kids are into and somehow turning it into a weapon. During World War II, kids were into playing baseball. Guess what? We've got baseball grenades. During the Cold War, kids were into football. Now we've got anti-tank Nerf football grenades. And now that kids are into video games, he's found a way to weaponize that too. And hear me out when I say this. Unlike those other ones, I think Uncle Sam has been planning this one for a very, very long time. You see, the earliest version of the Switchblade...
Yo, I just realized the tinfoil hat isn't around anymore. It isn't around anymore. God, I want the tinfoil hat to make a comeback in the newer videos. I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Came out in 2011, and by sheer coincidence, 6 months later, when the newest iteration of the Call of Duty video game franchise came out, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, they introduced a new weapon system called the Hunter-Killer drone, which is almost fucking exactly the same thing as the Switchblade.
Yeah.
Now, am I implying that Uncle Sam would divulge his plans?
Well, we also had the, what was it, the Dragonfly? Or Dragonfire, whatever the fuck it was called, that FPS Russia actually got to use and fuck with. That was pretty fucking cool. That was a crossover of a century to see FPS Russia in the ad for it and getting to do use the actual weapon system type shit. That was incredibly fucking cool.
For the future of warfare to a video game development company a decade ahead of time, just so that the warfighters of the future could potentially log hundreds or thousands of simulated flight hours on the weapons of the future? No, and it's definitely not going to get more weird when I tell you that they also added it to the Call of Duty mobile game so that you could get used to flying a drone from a small tablet like this, or not like that one, not like that one.
No, totally not.
Come on, guys, it wouldn't
totally
even make financial sense because all the trainees would be doing it for free, and they'd be providing their own training materials because they would pay for the video game and the gaming console. Wait. Change the subject. You know what? This is a great time for a word from
That
our
was his-
sponsor. This video is brought to you by Zydax Custom.
That was his what's it called? That was his FBI agent. Change the subject, motherfucker. Stop talking.
Gaming PCs built in Salt Lake City, Utah, with all their tech support being based in the US. They specialize in making custom PCs, whether
Salt
that
Lake
be
City.
lighting or if you wanted something laser engraved, they can
I've been
get
there
it done.
before.
So if you are looking
Couple
for a
times,
new
actually.
computer,
It's
whether
real
that be
pretty.
for video editing or gaming, that's who I would absolutely recommend, and I'll have them linked in the description down below. Okay, back to the Switchblade. This thing comes in two different sizes. We have the anti-personnel version and the anti-tank version. The anti-personnel version is known as the Switchblade 300, and it is quite literally air support that fits in your backpack. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is only 19 inches long, 3 inches in diameter, and the entire kit weighs 5.5 pounds. It can go
That's
from in your
tiny.
backpack to
I
in the
assumed it
air
was
in less
bigger.
than 2 minutes. And once that drone is in the air, it's capable of traveling up to 6 miles and loitering for 15 minutes while traveling at a speed of 63 miles an hour. And once you identify a target, it can accelerate towards it at over 100 miles an hour before making impact. And upon impact, it will explode with a force comparable to that of a 40mm grenade.
3, 2,
Yo, that's
1,
fucking
impact.
dope.
Impact.
Dude, that's actually fucking insane.
And the scariest part about all of this is they plan on giving these to just normal infantry grunts, which is going to be absolutely terrifying for the enemy because now every time they think they hear a mosquito, they're not going to know whether they should reach for the bug spray or if the live leak watermark's going to pop up in the corner as they come to the realization they're about to have the longest, shortest day of their life. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that the enemy's going to be awfully disappointed when they find out that you're not excited to see them.
I'm sorry. This just proves the US did it first before it became super fucking big and relevant in Ukraine. US did it first. Fuck yeah, we did kamikaze drones first.
And that actually is a cruise missile in your pocket.
At least on a
these
wide
things are
military
gonna be way too
scale.
expensive, and they're never actually just going to give them to all the infantry grunts. So to be fair, that's actually a good point, and I thought the same thing, because back in the day when they were going to give every infantry grunt a UAV drone, that little Black Hornet thing, they were like $170,000 a piece. But apparently when
those, I don't understand how the fuck those are 170K. I really don't. That is some fucking big that is some fucking defense contractor military fucking upscale pricing.
it's a kamikaze drone that only needs to fly once and land never, the drones get a lot cheaper because the Switchblade 300 is only $6,000. And don't get me wrong, $6,000 is still a lot of money, but when you're talking about being able to give a bad guy
$6,000 is a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, when it comes to the military, that is cheap as fuck. Like, really fucking cheap.
a
Damn.
lifetime supply of Pearl Harbor reenactments from 6 miles away, that's a fucking bargain. And it only gets scarier from here because here's the big brother, the Switchblade 600. That is a 33-pound drone that's capable of traveling 24 miles with a 40-minute loiter time, traveling at a speed of 70 miles an hour with an attack speed of 120 miles an hour. It is equipped with a warhead that is comparable to that of the Javelin, meaning that it can take out any
Holy
tank or armored
shit.
vehicle known to exist today. And it can even
So it's a fucking javelin that can loiter around for 40 minutes. That you don't have to have direct line of sight for. That's
take out
awesome.
some naval vessels. And all of that comes with a price tag of only $10,000, which again,
Yo.
10 grand is absolutely a lot of money. But when you're comparing it to something like the Javelin that cost $250,000 for a single shot, the Switchblade is a fucking
Yo, that's
bargain. I
fucking
mean, the
dope.
Javelin has an effective range of like 1.5 miles, meaning you have to get 2 of your men within 1.5 miles of an active enemy tank to be able to have the opportunity to spend $250,000 to take that tank out. Or if you use the Switchblades, you can launch 25 spicy model airplanes from 20 miles away for the same exact price, meaning that even if the Switchblades are only effective 5% of the time, they are still going to cost the same amount as the Javelin and be safer. And here's the ultimate
That's
kicker
actually
of all
really
of it. Both
fucking cool.
models of the Switchblade can be shot out the back of a moving helicopter. Yeah, apparently they gave some prototypes to the Marines in 2016, and they conducted an experiment where they concluded that you can in fact shoot them out of moving helicopters. And it was absolutely an experiment. It definitely was not some Marine grunt saying, hey guys, you want to see how a baby helicopter's born?
Just marine activities. That I can actually believe that. That's such marine. That is definitely marine activities.
Anyways, we are now officially in the future where a single aircraft can
Marines
fly
be
over
doing
the
marine
battlefield
things.
and eject hundreds or thousands of kamikaze drones that are being manned by people 30 miles away that have been playing video games for their entire lives. I really don't know what else to say, so. The part that terrifies me is my grandkids are gonna look at this technology the same way I look at a musket. I have no idea where this is going, but we're gonna find out eventually. Anyways, if you made it all the way through this unhinged
God, that is actually a really scary concept. Oh, that's actually, that's fucking crazy.
TED Talk, thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out.
Out. That is a really crazy, scary concept, though. Like, that really is. All right, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the Fat Electrician video. Channel is going to be linked down below. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.
She riding my little pony, call me Richard, Al Capone, smooth and cold, last names and bones. She said I taste sweet like soap, taking my big ass bag from Sony. I'm designing my shit Adobe, sailed in 7 seas, got thick like Moby. Crazy little free.